record this on Zoom as well. Recording on Zoom, recording on Instagram Live. Guys, I am excited. I am super grateful. We're just going to jump right into it. First time really doing a team-specific training on Instagram Live, and I'm really looking forward to continuing to do this, providing value to people outside of regular organization. We on the inside get to see these trainings on a daily basis, and I hope that you're able to use this as an opportunity to share to people outside of the industry. This is going to be a lot of fun, because this is a training that I normally never talk about. And before we get started, I'm going to do a little something that we always do, just with expressing gratitude. I think that's the most important thing. And gratitude is actually something I talk a lot about on this training, where, you cannot be in a negative state of mind with gratitude. You cannot have doubt when you're grateful. You cannot be frustrated when you're grateful. And when you are in a state of gratitude, right, things begin to shift in your favor, right? So what are you grateful for? Go ahead and drop it in the Zoom, drop it on Instagram Live. I am so happy and grateful now for 1,000 chairmen. I'm so happy and grateful now for the ability to see, hear, speak, breathe, walk. I'm so happy and grateful now for financial abundance. I'm so happy and grateful now for the relationships that I have. I'm so happy and grateful I get to go to the gym after this. That's something that I'm really, really, really excited about. Just being able to walk, being able to lift weights, that is a privilege that some people don't have the opportunity to do. Another thing that we do is open ourselves and becoming ready to receive. I think that's something of extreme importance, is actually receiving the information. Everything that we hear, everything that we learn is absolutely useless without taking massive action. Johnny Caves, I see you in here, bro. Open up your Telegram and message me back, or I'm not sending you money. Beyond the point, being open to receive, right? If we don't open ourselves up to receive, to take the information, go out and actually apply it, we've never really learned anything at all. So go ahead and drop in the chat, I am ready to receive. I am ready to receive. And when I see a couple of those in the chat, I am going to be ready to give. And today's going to be a lot of fun, because I talk a lot about the physical side of money, right? I just on Thursday, drop a couple sevens in the chat, whether it's on Instagram Live or it's on Zoom. If you won the tax training on Thursday, and if that really broke paradigms for you, and it even broke paradigms for me, it showed me how much more I have to train on these topics, because it's not just about, learning how to trade. It's not just about making money in MetaTrader 4 and withdrawing that and being able to use it. It's, are you keeping that money? Do you know how to utilize and take advantage of your money? And really, we can't get access to that if we don't have complete control over the spiritual side of it, right? If we don't have complete control over the spiritual side of it, we're never going to have control or even have the ability to have the physical side of it. And so today, as the title of this training is called, the 10 Universal Laws of Attracting Money. Now, whatever your opinion is on universal laws or law of attraction, it's irrelevant, right? We believe in the law of gravity. That's a universal law. And there's universal laws in every single aspect of our life and every single topic. And I'm really excited about this one, because getting to where you want to go can be achieved through doing simple tasks. It's not that people aren't able to do it. It's just we don't have access to information. And so I hope you guys take this information and really run with it. This shouldn't be very long. I'm going to keep it as short as possible, but y'all know how I am. So the 10 universal laws of attracting money. Get your notebook out, get your phone out, get your laptop out, whatever you're doing to take notes, and put that at the top. The 10 universal laws of attracting money. Universal law number 1, right? Be willing to accept abundance and financial increase, right? Be willing to accept abundance and financial increase. For those of you that are fast typers, type that into the chat just in case other people miss it. I think it's really funny that most people just don't allow themselves to become successful, right? Most people don't move forward, not because of fear. They move forward because of fearful of success, right? And a lot of the times it's you are the person that just has to allow yourself to have what you want. You, that being the key word, you. Today, I hope you guys underline that. If you have a highlighter, go over it, circle it, Y-O-U. You have to allow abundance in every aspect of your life. And it's going to be funny because I'm talking about attracting money, but a lot of these laws really are important for everything else. And here's the coolest part about this is you don't have to be special right? You don't have to be special to have this, right? You don't have to be born in a wealthy family. You don't have to be born in a certain neighborhood. You don't have to look at a certain way. You just have to be willing to accept abundance and a financial increase. And this goes right into universal law number 2. Expect abundance and financial increase as the only acceptable state. Expect abundance and financial increase as only acceptable state. Be willing or be unwilling to accept anything less, right? What we focus on, we tend to attract, and what we expect, we tend to get. So what we focus on, we attract, and what we expect, we tend to get. And really quick, guys, these are not things that I have come up with, right? A lot of the times people see trainings, whether it's online or in person, and you think that, oh my gosh, that speaker, how do they come up with such profound things, right? No, it's going out there to search for this information. I'm not special, right? This is not even a topic that I train on a lot of the time. Y'all know me, I'm more of a technical trainer. I'm more of a business trainer, more things like that. Talking about stuff like this is out of my comfort zone. It's out of, what I normally talk about. And so because it's not my expertise, I go out and learn from people who have the information I want so I can bring it back to you, the concept of each one teach one. And so when you expect nothing less, right? When you expect nothing less, that's what's exactly you're going to get. So what you focus on, you attract, and what you expect, you tend to get. Most people expect bad things to happen. I was having a conversation with someone a couple of weeks ago. They're like, yeah, I just always expect the worst. I just always expect the worst. And I'm just like, what? Like, what? Why? Right? And so what happens when people think like this, right? They struggle financially. They're unhappy with their significant other. They complain about everything, right? Oh, I hate the situation that I'm in. Or, oh, I hate the job that I'm at, right? Well, why do you hate that? That is exactly what you're thinking about all the time. So you must expect abundance and not acknowledge anything less than what you desire. Number 3, right? Think only thoughts of success, prosperity, love, and abundance. What you think about, you bring about, right? So number 1 was be willing to accept abundance and financial increase. And you guys, you can see me looking off. I got my notes, right? Bring me the horizons better, Jessica, right? Be willing to accept abundance and financial increase, number 1. Number 2, accept abundance and financial increase as only acceptable state. And number 3, think only thoughts of success, prosperity, love, and abundance, right? So what you think about, you bring about. You cannot focus on everything that is wrong in your life, right? Whether it's thoughts of negativity, it's thoughts of, fearful of your job or COVID or whatever it may be. It's thoughts of lack. It's thoughts of poverty. Well, let me see this here. Let me go ahead and do that. Galen, I'm going to see you later. You're just going to bug the crap out of me on this live, right? Okay, our thoughts are poverty, right? Then, and you have these thoughts, and then you expect to live a rich, abundant life, right? So you're like, oh man, I wonder if I'm going to get that promotion, or oh man, I wonder how I'm going to pay, the bills this month, or oh man, fill in the blank, and then a month goes by and you want more. It just doesn't make any sense, right? So you have to begin to fill your mind with success, right? These 5 magic words, things we talk about all the time. Your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts create your reality. And here's the funniest part about this. A lot of people say, okay, this happens in business a lot too. They're like, okay, well, when I'm chairman, or when I have a 5-figure, 6-figure trading account, or when I move, or when I get to X, Y, and Z, that's when things are going to start happening, right? That's not true, right? Your success isn't out there somewhere. It's in your head. Your success isn't out there. It isn't a destination. It isn't something that you walk to. It isn't something that you purchase, right? It's in your head. Why? Because those 5 magic words. Your thoughts create your reality. I see a lot of people on the Zoom asking for the titles of each one. Guys, just type those out for me. Be a pal, make my life nice and easy, right? I'll do it again because we're going to number 4. So number 1, be willing to accept abundance and financial increase. That's number 1. Number 2, Expect abundance and financial increase as the only acceptable state. That's number 2. Number 3, think only thoughts of success, prosperity, love, and abundance. Number 4, speak only words of success, prosperity, love, and abundance. What you talk about, you bring about, right? What you talk about, you bring about. And guys, these are very easy things to do, right? These are very easy things. These aren't like mind-blowing topics or mind-blowing universal laws or mind-blowing conversations that are like, oh my God, like that's impossible for me to do. It's changing your thought and changing your speech, right? Your words are charged with power, right? Your words are charged with power. That's why they call it spelling, right? Spelling. You cast spells, whether they're positive or negative. What you speak about is what you bring about, right? You are the one that decides what come out of your mouth. So you are the one that's deciding whether or not it's going to be a positive or negative outcome, right? This is a biblical, right? In the Bible, it says that your words can create or destroy. These are biblical teachings, right? This isn't just some random thing I just found on Google, right? This is something that's been taught for thousands of years, right? That's number 4. Number 5, act successfully and wealthy at all times. Act successfully and wealthy at all times, right? Do not fake it till you make it, but act as if, right? A lot of people talk about, fake it till you make it. That's not going to attract anyone. But if you act as if, right, you're forcing time to catch up. I'm going to talk about that in a second, right? Wealth is a state of being. It's a state of being. It's not a physical thing, right? Well, 5% of the physical is 95% thought prior. There's a period of time for your success, wealth, and desires to be created in your mind, then show up in reality, right? This is called lag time, right? This is called lag time. There's a period of time for your success, wealth, and desires to be created in your mind to then show up in reality. Now, instant thoughts can happen, right? They can be created, but it doesn't always happen that way, right? If you're in your current financial state, you're in credit card debt, you have student loans, you're about to be evicted from your apartment, whatever the situation may be, and you say, I'm a millionaire. Are you going to open up your eyes and then all of a sudden have $1 million in your bank account? And no, it doesn't work like that. And I think that's why people don't like this kind of thought process, is because they think it's just all some fugazi. But here's the thing. The thought process is what forces us to act as if, right? I talk about why that phrase is so powerful. Act as if, right? Act as if. Why is acting as if powerful? Because if you're acting as if you already are, you are forcing time to catch up, right? You have to choose to be that person and then immediately start taking action, right? Immediately start taking action, right? It's like this. If you're overweight, right, and you want to lose weight, what do you have to do? You can't just say, I wish I was healthier. I wish I lost 30 pounds. No, you have to go to the gym. You have to change your diet. Let's say that you just got started trading, right? And you want to make 6 figures. Well, you don't shut your, no. You have to start acting as if. You have to start studying, hopping on the sessions, doing different things that you were doing prior to start getting different results, right? Let's say your insurance. You just get your insurance license. People just aren't randomly going to come to you. You have to go out there and go do it. Start acting as if. Act successful, act wealthy. Because if you do that for long enough, you're going to start attracting people who are in that realm around you. You're going to start getting the results that they have. And then all of a sudden, 3 years down the road, you did it. You guys know the story of Mike and I going chairman. I thought it was going to be done in 3 months. I was on track, P2K in 2 months. But then what happened? I lost my whole entire business, and it took me 3 years to get there. But at no point in time did I ever think I wasn't a chairman. Because if I just ate like a chairman, worked like a chairman, studied like a chairman, spoke like a chairman, did chairman things, eventually the back office would say chairman. The back office would say chairman. Number 6, right? Be open and receptive to new avenues of income. Be open and receptive to new avenues of income. Wealth and abundance does not come from your employer, the government, or your family. Right? They ain't going to do it for you. Wealth and abundance comes from God. Wealth and abundance comes from the universe. And here's the best part about that, right? The supply is unlimited. The supply is unlimited. Abundance is unlimited. It's unlimited. So when you imagine abundance, do not limit it to what your current situation is. Do not think that your employer is going to make you wealthy. Do not think that the government is going to make you wealthy. Do not think that your family is going to make you wealthy. Do not think that even your current business is going to make you wealthy, right? Because if the supply is unlimited, but our thoughts are limited, we're cutting off the ability for other things to come in and make that happen, right? So if we have an unlimited supply, that means we may not understand how it may happen. It may not work in the way that you think it's going to work. It may not happen in the way that you think it's going to happen. So be open to channels of supply. It may be a random conversation that you have with someone and you say, oh, that sounds stupid. But that is the exact route that you need to take to have that abundance, to have that increase in financial independence, right? So be open and receptive to new avenues of income, right? Don't get stuck in one, right? Number 7, operate out of abundance, recognizing God is unlimited and is ready and willing to provide it for you, right? Operate out of abundance, recognizing God is unlimited, or the universe is unlimited, whatever you believe in, and is ready and willing to provide it for you. Guys, there is no such thing as lack in our world. There is no lack, right? Lack is literally a thought process. There is abundance everywhere. The only reason why there's lack for most people is because you're working on the side where you only have access to 5% of the world's wealth. And then you complain that you don't have enough money, but you're doing things that don't make you enough money. What do you think is going to happen? Right? Poverty exists in the mind. Poverty exists in the mind. And if you believe that you're God's highest form of creation and God and the universe lack nothing, then it's the same exact thing for you. You're only a reflection of that, right? And if you believe in that, your needs, your desires, the things that you want to happen will happen. Number 8, right? Do not work for money. Insist that money works for you. Do not work for money. Insist that money works for you. Let's go through this. I see a couple new people have jumped on Zoom. A couple new people have jumped on Instagram. And yes, I'm going to upload this. I'm going to put it on our YouTube. Make sure you guys are getting all the sauce. If you're not subscribed to the Quantum Creations YouTube, get subscribed, right? Number 1, right? I'm going to go through these again for you guys. Be willing to accept abundance and financial increase. And I see someone in there's dropping all of them for me. I love you. You've taken care of it for me, right? Number 2, expect abundance and financial increase as only acceptable state. Number 3, think only thoughts of success, prosperity, love, and abundance. Number 4, speak only words of success, prosperity, love, and abundance. Number 5, act successful and wealthy at all times. Number 6, be open and receptive to new avenues of income. Number 7, operate out of abundance, recognizing God is unlimited and is willing to provide it for you. And then number 8, the one we're on right now, do not work for money. Insist that money works for you, right? And this is a really, really hard one. Honestly, I think this is probably one of the top 3 hardest ones of the 10. And because this goes against everything that we were taught. We were taught, go to school, get good grades so you can get a good job, so you can work, retire in 40, 50 years, and then still struggle, right? Any of you who have been on my corporate America or network marketing training, what is better, you'll understand that a lot of people are struggling. Statistically, it's not just people's opinions or feelings. The numbers show that people are struggling. But we still believe that working for money, right? We still believe that working for money is this is how we create a life, right? Working hard does not bring success. It does not bring success. And here's the thing, success is your own definition, right? I can have my own definition of success. You can have your own definition of success. Being a janitor and being happy, that could be your successful, right? There isn't one level of success. Making 30 grand, making 300 grand. There is not one level. But if you value freedom, right? If you value time, working hard is not going to bring that. Now, do I think working hard and working smart is important? Of course, right? But just working hard isn't going to bring that. Creating true financial success means you have to shift how you think. You are the master. It's not money. Most people put money as their master. You don't work for it. It works for you. Now, if you have it backwards, like 97% of the world does, success is going to be difficult to find. It's going to elude you, right? When you make your money work for you, you're going to discover what true financial abundance and freedom is. Whatever that route is perfect. Business, investing, private training, whatever. It doesn't matter. Insurance, like, I'm not speaking to one specific group. Obviously, there's a lot of traders on this call. Obviously, there's a lot of network marketers on this call. But for whatever that truth is for you, right? When you figure out, okay, how can I make money work for me? And we can do a whole cash flow quadrant training another day, right? You're going to discover what true freedom is. Number 9, I think one of my favorites, something that I started this call with, live in a state of thanksgiving and maintain an attitude of gratitude, right? Live in a state of thanksgiving and maintain an attitude of gratitude. Why would God give you more if you are ungrateful for what you already have? This is such a mind-blowing concept to me, right? Why would God or the universe or whatever you believe in, right? I believe in God, but why would God give you more if you're not grateful for what you already have? That doesn't make any sense. Right? Even if you think about it on a logical person-to-person level, if I'm giving you 100% of me, but you're ungrateful for who I am and what I'm giving you, why would I want to go out of my way to give you more? But if you're grateful for the little things I do for you, I'm going to want to do that more often. I'm going to want to do more for you because I love the feeling of gratitude. So it's the same exact thing when you're grateful for the things that you have or don't have, right? That's an important one. You know, we're only going to God, we're only praying, we're only on our knees when shit hits the fan. But we're never waking up and saying, yo, thank you for another day. Thank you for the ability to breathe. Thank you for having a heart and lungs. Thank you for having a body that's working when I'm not. Thank you for giving me the ability to hear and see and smell and touch. Thank you for walk. Thank you. Just living in that state of thanksgiving, right, it is going to put you into a different position in life. It's going to change your perspective every single day. And I learned this from Matt Rosa, Chairman 750, right? 3, 2, 1. Every morning I have it in my journal, right? Get this journal. I'm going to do a training at the end of the year about this journal, right? 3 people that I'm grateful for. Make it different every single day. And you don't have to write mom, dad, brother every day. It could be random people. If today you go to Starbucks and the person at the front, the barista is taking your order and they were really nice to you and they made you feel really good, tomorrow, write barista in your journal. Just be grateful for people. Number 2, be grateful for 2 things, right? 2 things. It's okay to be grateful for things. And number 2, it's okay to want more things. I used to feel bad for wanting stuff. And then I started to question myself, why am I feeling bad for wanting something, right? So I put 2 things that I'm grateful for. So a lot of times I'm like, I'm grateful for coffee, right? That's the number 1 thing I put on there like all the time. It's probably on there at least once a week. I'm grateful for coffee. Or I'll say I'm grateful for my phone, or I'm grateful for my business, or I'm grateful for XYZ. Just find 2 things. And then number 1, set your intention. So 3 people you're grateful for, 2 things you're grateful for, and then set your attention, right? A lot of people, I talk about having 11 out of 11 days. Or maybe your intention for the day is to live in an abundance or live in gratitude. Or maybe your intention for today is, to survive the workday. Whatever your intention is, set that immediately when you wake up, right? Set that immediately when you wake up. And I'm so excited I'm doing these on Instagram Live now because I know there's so many people. I can see the names and the Instagrams popping up. You're not in my business, so you haven't heard me train on these topics. And now I'm excited to do these on Instagram Live because I can train deeper into levels of these topics. I'm just grateful that I get to do that for you guys. And I hope that you get to take that, apply it to your life, and it becomes better for you, right? You cannot be frustrated or doubtful when you have this mindset. This is a quote that I saw. The more grateful you are, the more you will be grateful for. The more grateful you are, the more that you will be grateful for. Do not miss the meaning of that. Do not miss the meaning of that. And number 10, right? The final one of the 10 universal laws of attracting money, right? Practice giving as a way of life. Practice giving as a way of life, right? with this one, a lot of people talk about tithing, or they talk about giving 10% of everything you make. And, Mike and I obviously talk about investing 15% into your business every month. So if we're making 10,000, we invest 1,500 every single month into the business, whether it's promotions, it's buying people's books, it's events, it's whatever it may be, right? Giving needs to become a way of life. As you give, so shall you receive, right? You have to become a giver. This is a massive secret of those who are successful and wealthy, right? It's like the whole entire, the story of sowing and reaping. You cannot collect a harvest if you never sowed a seed. You can never collect a harvest if you've never sowed a seed. And so giving is the cornerstone of any good plan of success. Now, I'm not saying, okay, I got to go find a church to give to, right? But you have to give somewhere, right? It's a payment. The only way for you to get it back is for you to invest in the first place. It's like saying, I want to make money in the market, but I don't want to invest my own money. I want to create passive or residual income, but I don't want to put any time into it. It's not just giving of money, it's giving as a whole, right? It's giving as a whole. And so, guys, this is something that I'm super grateful for. As you can tell, I'm not in my normal flow that I would normally be. These are not topics that I talk about a lot, but it's something that I've really been focusing on and really wanting to get better, is understanding the spiritual side of success. Understanding, okay, well, the physical has manifested, right? The physical's there, but how did I get there? Why did I get there? And how can I duplicate it to others? And so, guys, I'm really, really grateful for each and every single one of you. Honestly, I'm just so grateful that I get to share and provide value. And I really just pray that you take this information and go take massive action from it. One thing that my mentor always tells me is each one, teach one. Every time you learn something, make it an objective, make it an intention or a goal to go teach it to someone else. Take this information, and this is going to be uploaded, right? It's going to be on YouTube. I'm going to post on Instagram. Take this information and go teach it to someone else. Something I'm doing now, and I'm really excited about this, those that were on the Thursday training, is I'm launching 9 weeks worth of training, right? 9 weeks worth of training titled Building Your Empire. And then we're going to do the 9th week just talking about goals, talking about game planning, talking about setting yourself up, setting the intention for Q1 of 2020. So every Tuesday night at 8 p.m., I will be on Instagram Live. Share this with your organizations. Share this with people that you know. It is not one business specific. I'm going to do my best to keep names, titles, different things like that out of it. So it's not it's something where everyone's comfortable. It doesn't have to be in the network marketing industry. This applies to everywhere. So I'm really excited about it. If you guys loved it, if you guys have any critiques or criticisms or things that I can work on, shoot me a message. I'm really looking forward to hearing from each and every single one of you. And I'm looking forward to what this information does for you guys. So enjoy your Halloween. Go out. If you're, if you have kids, go get some candy and steal their candy. Y'all know the vibes. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See you guys on the inside.